This is a single phospholipid. This is the phosphate head, and this is the fatty acid tail. The phosphate head is charged, and the fatty acid tails are not charged. This leads to the phosphate head being hydrophilic and the fatty acid tails being hydrophobic. So this guy loves water, and this guy hates water. So when water comes around with 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen, the phosphate head will be attracted to the hydrogens because they are uncharged and opposites attract. This phospholipid bilayer will form all around in a circular shape, just like that. And it will go all around in a circle. Integral proteins are gateways that allow big or charged molecules to pass through the membrane. Cholesterol keeps the cell membrane from getting too floppy or too stiff regarding its surrounding temperatures. A glycoprotein or glycolipid sits on the outside and acts as a receptor to the cell surroundings and helps identify them. Simple diffusion is the simplest form of movement. It is where molecules of high concentration will move to a place of low concentration. For example, oxygen can pass through the phospholipid bilayer and move till it reaches equilibrium. This does not require any energy. Some molecules are too big or too charged to easily pass through the bilayer. So what they use is called an integral protein to let these certain things pass through. This is called facilitated diffusion. For example, glucose is too big to pass through the membrane, so it will use a specific integral protein to pass right through. This also requires little to no energy. So sometimes a molecule will be needing to go from a low concentration to a high concentration. So we're going upstream. And to do this, sometimes we need to spend some energy. So let's say a molecule comes around and it will need some energy to open these doors up. So the energy is used and it allows it to go right through or upstream. This is called active transport. Endocytosis is when a cell wants to consume something from the extracellular fluid, and it is a process in which the cell will essentially swallow whatever it is it wants until it is inside. Exocytosis is the opposite. So when it wants to get rid of something in its cell, it will basically create its own little emergency shuttle, and it will leave the cell.